Hi water signs, it's Maybelle. I'm back with another reading. We're going to look at the energies surrounding the new moon, March 31st or April 1st, depending on where you are in the world. We're also going to be looking at what's next in love, what's next in career. We'll be asking just for some more oracle cards, questions, and tarot readings individually for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. If you haven't done so already, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. Let me know in the comments if the reading resonates for you. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're starting with Cancer. So what does Cancer need to know for the new moon? March 31st or April 1st? Okay, freedom. So, you need to know that you are free, or someone around you is free, you are free to kind of make choices, to try new things. We'll get more information as we go along. What do you need to work on for the best outcome for Cancer? Pegasus, transcending. And that's card number 28. 8 and 2 is 10, and 10s are completions or endings in tarot. So you may be needing to rise above a situation. At the bottom of the deck is renewal, frog spirit. Card number 20. You may be just called to detach from a situation. Okay, right now we're going to look at important astrology shifts, transits, or information affecting you right now for Cancer. Okay, 7th house, relationship. And I just did the earth signs. I don't remember if it was Taurus or Virgo. So you may be dealing with one of those signs. But they also got the 7th house in the same part of the reading. So that's card number 45. 4 and 5 is 9, which is close to a completion. 7th house, you may want to look at your birth chart and see what you have transiting or natally. This may be some type of freedom that you have in your particular relationship, partnership. Relationships in the 7th house can be contracts as well. So it's partnerships, long-term relationships. It can be marriage. It can be just live-in, roommates, situations. But usually it's relationships that are long-term, contracts. Can be business as well. There's some type of freedom here. So either you have like a freedom in a relationship, and or you may be becoming single. Maybe it's, I keep hearing like a polyamorous situation. So that may be for some of you out there. Alright, we're going to next ask, what's next in love for Cancer? What's next in love for Cancer? Okay, so inspiration and finding. So someone, you may find something, you may meet someone who's inspirational to you. Finding, this card talks about finding yourself, kind of, I see this card as like a glow up, and this one, you know, she's got a glow about her as well. So maybe finding yourself, finding freedom, maybe after some type of relationship, kind of expanding or elevating, growing, as some type of ascension, finding yourself, your self-worth, your confidence. Maybe you meet someone inspirational, or you are inspired to, you know, find yourself or find someone. You may want to listen to affirmations, meditations, frequency music, solfeggio frequency music. There are lots of different free resources and videos that are available on YouTube that can help either with building your self-confidence and healing inner child, past traumas, like your perspective on relationships, and so like to help with, I guess, inspiration. Alright, next we're going to do what's next in career. So what's next in career for Cancer? What's next in career? Okay, Donkey. Keep your heart open no matter what. So yeah, so there may be some type of challenging situation. You're being asked to rise above it. Keep your heart open no matter what. You may be finding it challenging. Maybe relationships have been challenging lately. Something about either finding yourself, maybe feeling free to maybe you were in some type of like oppressive relationship for a while. Right, next we're going to do your angel blessings. For the angel blessing for Cancer. What is the angel blessing for Cancer? Angel of Balance, and that's card number 2. Twos are partnerships and relationships, and it takes 2 people at least to be in a balanced relationship. This card also, 7th house, is a card of Libra. The scales are shown here, so you may be a Libra, you may be, sorry, you are a Cancer, but you may be dealing with a Libra, or you may have strong placements in your 7th house, or where you have wherever Libra falls in your chart. It's important to maintain your balance and keep your heart open no matter what. Okay, next we're going to ask, what does your higher self want you to know? What does Cancer's higher self want Cancer to know? Just one. Like your higher self wants to tell you a lot, Cancer. Right, so Cancer, what does Cancer's higher self want Cancer to know at this time? Okay, surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So yeah, so it looks like holding on to resentments has made you harden your heart, and you may be seeking balance at this time and finding it difficult to feel free, maybe feeling as though you can't express your heart, you can't express your emotions, you can't express yourself, and you yourself, your higher self knows that holding on to these resentments is what's hurting you. What is the advice from Spirit for Cancer? What is the advice from Spirit for Cancer? Okay, new moon and Aries, go for it. So again, I'm looking at inspiration. So you may be inspired to be free, to do something. Maybe to go for some type of relationship. Just know that resentments need to be let go of, and keep your heart open no matter what. But the advice from Spirit is to go for it. So there's something that you know, or that you've been inspired to find, and you know what that is. A relationship that makes you feel free to express yourself, to express your heart. Maybe someone who expresses their heart to you. I mean, why are you, holding on to resentment? Perhaps this relationship now, you've found someone who inspires you, and you want to free yourself from the past and get over that. Alright, so next we're going to do some tarot for Cancer. What is the tarot message for Cancer with regards to this reading? For Cancer. Okay, Two of Pentacles. That's a card of juggling, trying to decide between two situations or two people, two options. You may also be just juggling, like you have too much on your plate. But with the new moon and Aries card, go for it. There is something that you're going back and forth in your mind about. Page of Cups. It may be a small love offer, small emotional offer. It may be an apology. It may be a child, maybe a water sign child, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Okay, and Five of Cups, which is a card of regret and sadness. So either you or someone you are close to are sad, regretting something. There looks like there's an offer of some kind of, like a small apology. Perhaps there was juggling going on in the situation, someone couldn't decide something, feeling like either too much going on or not being able to make a decision. There's an apology either to you or from you. Again, this could be a water sign child. It could be inner child as well. Because cups also represent intuition, it could be maybe healing, like intuitive message. And the Five of Cups is a card of crying over spilled milk. There are 3 cups that have spilled over. 2 cups are still standing. So the objective of this card is to realize that not everything was lost, that it is a good idea to see what is still upright, to see what is still good. Perhaps this was a third-party situation, and now it's going to a Two of Cups situation. You may be told to go for it. Perhaps this is you offering a small love offer, making the choice to go from, to drop one of these juggling acts, to drop one option and to make an offer for the Two of Cups. Keep your heart open no matter what. Alright, so that is what I have for Cancer. Thank you for watching. If it resonated, please leave a message in the comments. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Next up is Pisces. Alright, hi Pisces. First we're going to ask, what do you need to know for the new moon, March 31st or April 1st, depending on where you are in the world. What does Pisces need to know for the new moon? Love. So, you may be falling in love, you may be needing someone to love, you may be doing something you love, you may be receiving flowers. You may know that, you may find that you are loved, no matter what. Alright, so we're going to next ask, what do you need to work on for the best outcome at this time? What does Pisces need to work on? Hang on, Pisces. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, when I say, oh my goodness, it's the same message. So, wild rose, fairy, love. You may be gardening, you may be growing flowers, you may be falling in love, you may be learning about love, you may be learning love lessons, you may be meeting someone to love, doing something you love. That is card number 47. But yes, so what do you need to work on is love. Maybe expressing love, maybe loving yourself. Alright, so we're going to next go into what important astrology shifts, transits, or information are affecting Pisces right now. Important astrology shifts, transits, or information for Pisces. Okay, so a couple other signs got this as well. 7th house, relationship. Okay, sorry Pisces, had to change the lighting a bit. Alright, so 7th house, relationship. And you're not the first sign to get that in these readings. But that you got love and love twice in 7th house, relationship. This is more than likely having to do with love partnership, a romantic relationship of some kind. This is card number 45. 4 and 5 is 9, which is also like the house of philosophy, spirituality, higher education. But 7th house is associated with Libra and also Venus, Venus love, and you may want to look at your birth chart and see what you have going on in your 7th house, and if there are any natal planets there, if you have anything transiting right now. But it looks like love, romantic partnerships are a big focus right now. Alright, so next we are going to ask what's next in love for Pisces. What's next in love? I mean, this could also be, you know, loving yourself, doing something that you love, and this could be a contract, like a business relationship or contract. But I can't help but looking at that and just saying, like, this is a love, romance focused reading. Alright, for Pisces, what's next in love? Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, commitment. So this card, either you are getting married or moving your relationship to a next level, maybe moving in or becoming committed. This card also can talk about fear of commitment, so that may be why love needs to be something that needs work or effort. So next we're going to ask what's next in career. What's next in career for Pisces? Okay, bear. Use power with wisdom. And whenever I see this card as a card of like using your leadership capabilities, kind of like without getting a big head or without you know, being overly aggressive or being overly in control. Yeah, so using your power wisely. So in any type of like love or commitment, relationship, situation, this is what's next in career, but it may also be just the theme in your life right now, or the energy surrounding you. So use power with wisdom. Make sure that like relationships or situations, even at work especially, are balanced and not like power struggles. Okay, so next we're going to ask what are the angel blessings for Pisces. What is the angel blessing for Pisces? Okay, angel of balance. So power struggles, and also kind of keeping your heart center, your heart chakra open, and this is also the 7th house being a card of I'm hearing alarms and sirens in the back. That I always, you know, whenever I hear anything, it's kind of like an omen. So, angel of balance. The scales there can be representing Libra, or represent Libra in the tarot. Also, 7th house represents Libra. You may be dealing with the Libra. You may have issues with balancing, power in relationships. Just power at home, power at work. The number 2 is also a card of like two people, like a partnership. All right, next we're going to ask for what does your higher self want you to know for Pisces? What does Pisces' higher self want Pisces to know at this time? What does Pisces need to know from their higher self? Okay, 2 cards came out, and surrender your ego. So that seems to be the theme. Someone here is kind of really in their ego space. And surrender your ego says, cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. And surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy this inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. And they say, what you focus on is what you attract, and I find that to be really true. The angel of balance is very similar to this surrender to inner peace. Just kind of find what brings you that calm, that center, that feeling of inner refuge. And it does say others will feel your good vibes too. So that it has to do with love and partnerships and relationships. And whether you are in a committed relationship or whether you're single right now, making that commitment to yourself, to use power with wisdom, to surrender your ego, and to find that place within that you are peaceful. And that's what your higher self wants you to know. Alright, so advice from Spirit is next. What is the advice for Pisces? What is the advice for Pisces? Okay, new moon in Leo, and that's shine. So as long as you are doing what you love with love, push through any insecurity is at the bottom of the deck. So this could have to do with finding inner peace and loving yourself, trying to find that angel of balance, maybe working on relationships, using power with wisdom, and shining yourself, or shining like Leo can be a little bit like wanting to be in the spotlight and stuff like that. So let's see what this card says. Okay, this card says, a new day is dawning. You're moving from darker times to light and are well on your way to your desired outcome. Be proud of who you are. Your self-confidence has got you this far, so keep on believing in yourself. Sometimes we have to fake it until we make it, and that's okay too. You're on the right track, and the future is bright. In relationships, carry yourself with respect, and others will respect you. Whatever challenges you're facing, consider taking a more creative approach. And Leo is hearing that, taking a more creative approach. Creative, Leo is a card, is a sign, the 5th house, creativity, love, romance, dating, all that. Yeah, so I'm even like this, like you have love here too, and all these flowers. So you may be gardening or doing something with flowers. So whatever challenges you're facing, consider taking a more creative approach. Carry yourself with respect, and others will respect you. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to romance, creativity, children, your own or someone else's, or a situation requiring confidence, and that would be self-love as well. Love yourself and step into center stage. Be generous with others, but also be a little bit selfish if you need to be. Now, it looks like make sure that you cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. And with humility, right? Because a big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. And you know, I heard somewhere today that a little bit of ego is healthy. Like, you know, huge ego is not good, but having, you know, a little bit of ego, being that like strong in yourself, in your self-love, if yourself, in your self-worth, and your confidence, that's good. So use power with wisdom, use it wisely. Whether the commitment is to yourself or others, respect yourself, be balanced, and you will shine. Like when you do that, when you will shine brighter, I think, when you take care to like respect, find that inner peace, respect yourself. And that may be with boundaries too, to respect yourself in some way, that, you know, maybe in relationships, seeking like what's fair, seeking what's balanced and fair. Alright, so that is what I have for Pisces. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. If it resonated, please let me know in the comments below. Next up is Scorpio. Oh, wait. Pisces, I almost forgot. I'll just leave all those there. I'm going to do your tarot. Alright, so for Pisces, what is the tarot message for Pisces? Okay, so Ten of Cups, that's the ultimate happiness, of family, and like the fairy tale ending. Yeah, you do have to look at it as like whether it is realistic though. Okay, Pisces, what else for Pisces? Well, that's it. Nothing else wants to come out. At the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. That could be like the divine masculine. It could be taking control, taking charge of a situation. It could be a boss. So, but use power wisely. You don't want to be like too hard, too harsh, too controlling. So stay in balance, and this is the only card that wanted to come out for tarot. So tens can be completions or endings in tarot. So, but you know, the love card, the commitment card, the Ten of Cups. Just be happy, be in balance, and yep, that's what I have for Pisces. Good luck, Pisces. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Next up is Scorpio. Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for the new moon, March 31st or April 1st? What does Scorpio need to know for the new moon? You have 2, flexibility and pleasure. So flexibility talks about being willing to bend, not break, being willing to go around a situation, not taking something head on, and finding what pleasures you, like what in your life brings you pleasure and beauty, like savoring your food, taking walks, breathing slowly, taking time to kind of really enjoy all that life has to offer. And so that may be something that you are beginning on the new moon. What do you need to work on for the best outcome? For Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to work on for the best outcome? What does Scorpio need to work on for the best outcome? Okay, Pine Spirit Purification, and that's card number 30. So, purification may be a time for decluttering, detoxification. Oh, another card fell, so I think we're going to take it. It did land upside down, so Stag Spirit came out like this. This could be divine masculine energy, regardless of whether you are a female or a male. We all have masculine and feminine energy. Stag Spirit is leadership, and that's card 39. So it came upside down, which to me would say that maybe your masculine energy needs to be balanced. Instead of kind of hitting something head on like a stag would with those antlers, be flexible. And the purification card is taking time to detoxify, heal, maybe like I'm looking at this, it looks like a fresh pine branch, so maybe take time to kind of like refresh your space with scents that you like. Try to do that with non-toxic, like don't use like candles that are toxic and artificial fragrances and things like that, but maybe bringing in like fresh pine branches or fresh roses or something like that. Purification. Oh, I didn't even realize it's Pine Spirit, so literally pine. It may be a good idea to go walking in the forest. Maybe clean your space. I'm thinking like pine saw to clean your space, like she's dressed in a pink dress. That may be, it's calling my attention, so that may be a message for somebody out there. So yeah, so maybe you, okay, at your leisure, maybe don't take the lead. You will know if this message is for you. Maybe don't take the lead. Be flexible and kind of just savor your life. Kind of do things in preparation for something. So, you know, like purify your thoughts, your words, your deeds, kind of detox declutter, clear your energy, and just balance the masculine and feminine energies. Alright, so next we're going to ask, what are the important astrology shifts, transits, or information affecting Scorpio at this time? Okay, square, semi-square, queen cups, and tension. And I'm having like a little pain all of a sudden in my, like, I don't know, under my rib cage. This is card 54. 5 and 4 makes 9, which is close to a completion. There may be some type of tension in your life, and you are asked to maybe take time to kind of find things that are that bring you pleasure, and clear the clutter, like release things that you don't need. Don't be willing to bend and be flexible. Don't have to go into this tension head on. There's another card that says like breathe through the tension, that I'm visualizing in my head. Alright, so next we're going to ask, what is next in love? For Scorpio, what is next in love? For Scorpio. Just one. Okay, commitment. So there may be some type of tension or issue with commitment. This card is a card that signifies either you may be nearing, like, going up a level in leveling up in commitment, and it could also signify being fearful of commitment. So right now it's like take time to kind of purify the situation and your thoughts. Maybe don't enter into commitment when you still feel tension about it. Be flexible, and just like have fun. Like enjoy yourself in the situation. I'm not saying take it lightly. I'm saying, you know, make sure you're like in the moment and kind of really and really like feeling, you know, what it is to be there. Like, don't worry about the commitment while you're in the relationship. And if you are, then you have to think about, like, why is that? Okay, these two fell out when I was shuffling. Next in career is dove, spread messages of peace and harmony, and sheep, act with fortitude and cooperation. So again, tension. If there's some type of lack of cooperation, I'm feeling like, I don't know why, grin and bear it. You may feel like that's what you've had to do. Spread messages of peace and harmony. And I'm looking at this, all these birds are holding things, holding little twigs and branches, and holding the string for the commitment, and also this girl or angel or fairy is spirit. It says pine spirit. So she's holding a pine bough. So if you see any birds kind of carrying, building a nest or carrying things like that, maybe confirmation of this reading. Spirit messages of peace and harmony. Act with fortitude and cooperation is also very much a card of being flexible. Alright, so let's see what else. What does your higher self want you to know for Scorpio? What does Scorpio's higher self want Scorpio to know? Surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up, I don't make this stuff up. We have tension right here. Okay, if you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with others and yourself. So there may be some tension in your commitments, or you may be asked to make a commitment to purify your thoughts and your words, to find what makes you happy and like in a good mood, and be more flexible. Surrender stubbornness, and that's a message from your higher self to you. You will know if this message is for you. Alright, advice from Spirit for Scorpio. Advice from Spirit for Scorpio. First quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. So you may feel like you can't do it. Maybe you are in that state of mind where you're like, well, I've been like this for however many years, or you have insecurities that make you feel like you have to be a little bit, you know, stubborn, or kind of in your ego self, kind of, you know, show your masculine side, not, okay, so I just got not be tender and soft and, you know, not show emotion or feeling, and that brings tension probably to any type of committed relationship. You can, though. This card, your higher self, is telling you that you can surrender the stubbornness. This card, push through any insecurity that you might have. Cancer, moon in Cancer, this would be totally about emotions, maybe mother energy, but definitely emotions. And so this is probably about purification. So find where or however you can get in that space where you can push through insecurities about being able to, you know, to do this, to alright, so that is what I have as far as Oracle. Let's do your tarot next for Scorpio. What is the tarot message for Scorpio? Tarot message for Scorpio. Okay, 10 of Cups, which is the ultimate happiness, family, fairy tale ending. It's like the okay, and you're guarded. 9 of Wands, wounded warrior, has been through many battles. All these wands representing all these battles. He's got a little bit of fight in him left, and but that also means that he's got the wounds. Oh, Scorpio, I don't know where that started and where that ended. My camera stopped rolling. So we have the 10 of Cups. He's pretty guarded. He's been wounded several times before. And here's the Emperor. Take charge, take control. But the Emperor also kind of reminds me of the Stag Spirit in leadership. And he's in reverse. So the Emperor is a card of taking charge, but maybe this signifying that some type of break, pause, vacation, relaxation, rest, rejuvenation meditation, prayer, healing, due to the Three of Swords. This is the fourth sword, which comes after the three, some type of heartbreak or sadness. This Ten of Cups can represent the ultimate happiness, family, love relationship, like a marriage and children and family. Ten of Cups can represent some type of completion. Tens in tarot are completions or endings. Emperor card can be taking charge or taking control. He can be stubborn. And where was that card? Surrender, stubbornness from your higher self was the message. And this card as well, act with fortitude and cooperation. So purification, definitely this time of taking a moment to detoxify space, thoughts, words, deeds, push through any insecurity, and work on that commitment either to yourself or to your loved ones, and to release that stubbornness and causing tension. Alright, that is what I have for Scorpio. If it resonated, please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. That brings us to the end of the water signs reading. I'll see you next time.